Surrounded by major roads in an urbanizing area of Clark County, sits nearly 34 acres dedicated as a refuge for wildlife. Physical features on the site include gentle rolling terrain, orchards, wetlands, a spring and a creek, plus a view of Mount Hood. This property was graciously donated to the county in 2016.
The previous landowner, Elizabeth Swanson, hopes that the property would be maintained in wildlife habitat, open space for future generations to come and enjoy the same things that she and her husband enjoyed on the property when they lived here.
There were conditions for the county in acquiring the property. For instance, the site would be named Curtin Springs Wildlife Habitat, have only low-impact trails, and no heavy-use playground equipment.
When the property was acquired, there was work that needed to be done on the house. We also did some work to, as prescribed in the agreement, to remove invasive or noxious weeds throughout the property.
The house and a couple smaller buildings remain, including the milk shed.
In addition to meeting the obligations of the agreement, the county has also taken a step forward and developed a stewardship and management plan for the property and identifies several components, including the public access component. So what you see is some enhanced parking, some picnic tables, a wildlife blind.
Volunteers have been key to enhancing Curtin Springs wildlife habitat. From removing invasives to planting natives, and from installing bird and bat boxes to making a natural play area, volunteers are making the difference on the property.
We have several clubs from different schools out here today and a few community members that came out to help with this planting. We have had several different groups out here doing volunteer projects. One of them is the Pollinator Garden, that's to the north part of the property. We have a wildlife blind that was installed. There's a nature play area. They've spread out bark chips. We've had some groups come out and work in the orchard.
So far, volunteers have installed nearly 2,300 native plants. The addition of these plants will filter the water and improve the environment. The hope is to establish an ecosystem for a variety of wildlife.
One of the things that is so great about this property, and Elizabeth Swanson saw this in her donation of it to the county, is that it provides a permanent refuge for wildlife within urbanizing county. This will maintain forever, in perpetuity, an area that's open space and where people can come and enjoy that, just as Elizabeth did when she lived here.
The next step in the county's stewardship and management plan for Curtin Springs Wildlife Habitat is to post informational signage and get the word out that this asset is open to the public.
We'll be having more needs for volunteers in the future. It's a great property. I think everyone in Clark County should experience this location. It's unique to the county, and getting volunteers out here and involved is a great way to do that.
For opportunities to volunteer with the county, visit the Clark County Parks and Lands webpage at clark.wa.gov/publicworks/volunteer.